Welcome back, future medicos. Tamil Nadu Selection Committee has released certain clarification related to the management quota prospectus and government quota prospectus. In this video, we are going to understand what are the changes and how it affects the counseling process is what we are going to look at. But before going into that, let me tell you where this errata has come from. Once the prospectus has been released, I went through the prospectus, particularly management quota prospectus, and I found a lot of errors in it, lot of inconsistencies. The information on one page was not matching with the information on the other page. For example, you can see first point, page 8, where they have mentioned the application fee as 500 rupees. Whereas on page 16, they have mentioned the application fee as 1,000 rupees. This is for management quota prospectus. Similarly, you could see that the registration, whether can be done before round 1, round 2, round 3 or stay on, there is a lot of confusion. For example, on page 8, they have mentioned that candidates can register before the round 2. It was not clear whether I can register before round 1, round 3 or stay on. It was not very clear. Whereas if you look at the page 29 and 31, they are saying the fresh registration is permitted in round 2 and round 3. Whereas if you go to page 43, you can see that last point, registration is not allowed before round 2 as this is a reallotment round. So there were a lot of inconsistencies. In some place they are saying only round 2 registration is allowed. In some place, they say only round 2 registration is not allowed. Whereas in some places, they say round 2 and round 3 registration is allowed. So there is so much confusion. And there are a lot of points like this. Okay, whether free exit is allowed in round 2 or not, whether free exit is only available in round 1. There is so much inconsistency. So I have started preparing a document. I have, in fact, compiled a 6-page document that had all the errors, or at least the errors I found out in the management quota prospectus, and I have compiled a 6-page document. Now I have shared this with Times of India. And what Times of India did? Times of India has written an article on June 11th based on this document, which stated that MBBS/BDS admission prospectus keeps students' parents guessing. And if you see the title, the main content, it says that the prospectus is riddled with errors, leading to confusion on several issues such as the application fee, admission process, and penalties for violations. And they have also quoted me stating that there are so many contradictions that it is difficult to understand the process, said student counselor Manikyavel Arumugam, that's me, who compiled a 6-page document of errors in the prospectus. It is good the state started the admission process ahead of NEET results to give students time. Yes, I welcome that they started on time or before time, but they had a whole year to review and edit the prospectus. It's sad to see so many glaring errors. Yes, there are so many glaring errors. It's obvious if somebody has gone through the prospectus at least once, they would have easily noted down all these errors and they could have removed all these. It seems as if like whenever a new clause comes in, they just inserted a new clause without looking whether that new clause contradicting with the old clause, they have not checked and they have not removed the old clause. That's what I get a feeling. So in fact, based on my 6-page document, Times of India has written an article and probably selection committee has taken note of this article and they have taken an effort to remove the errors. I should appreciate the selection committee and should thank selection committee for taking it positively and then correcting the prospectus. So this is the errata that was published on 13 June 2025. I would have liked them to completely revise the prospectus and submit or release a new revised prospectus, but somehow they like to just address the errors. Okay. The problem with just addressing the errors, it's running for 3 pages and now every candidate should read each and every clause and then try to connect it to the main prospectus. That's the difficulty. But anyway, right? At least we should be happy that they have released a errata. Now let's look at the prospectus and see how it is affecting the clauses. Over clause enga vandu changes pannirukanga, let us go through with the prospectus. So this is the management quota prospectus, and I will highlight to you what are the changes that has happened. For example, page number 8, you can see clause 4, the application fee now is corrected. It is 1,000 rupees. Okay, of course, this is a very small error. Of course, all of us know that the management quota application is 1,000 rupees. Okay, so they have corrected this. Now coming to page 9, security deposit. Now they have corrected. Earlier, the clause said that if anyone discontinues the allotted course in any round, there will be a penalty. Even நீங்க round 1ல join பண்ணிட்டு resign பண்ணாலும் security deposit will be penalized அப்படின்ற மாதிரி தான் earlier இருந்தது. If he or she discontinue the allotted course in any round, எந்த roundல நீங்க join பண்ணி discontinue பண்ணாலும் there will be a penalty அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருந்தது. Now they have corrected and they say, right, there will be a penalty only for candidates who joins the course and discontinues after the stipulated date in round 2 or any time later. That is, after round 2, after completion of round 2 counseling, Tamil Nadu Selection Committee will give a date. Okay, let's say for example, 5 days after round 2 counseling is over, they will say this is the last date for you to resign. If you resign within that date, there will be no penalties. Whether you have joined in round 1, whether you have joined in round 2, whether you have not joined, doesn't matter. As long as by round 2 completion and plus few days, when the notification comes, by that date, if you resign, there will be no penalties. On the date, round 2 முடிஞ்சு ஒரு 4-5 நாள் கழிச்சு ஒரு டேட் கொடுப்பாங்க. இந்த டேட்டுக்குள்ளார நீங்க ரிசைன் பண்ணிருங்க. அந்த டேட்டுக்குள்ளார ரிசைன் பண்ற யாருக்கும் எந்த பெனால்ட்டியும் கிடையாது. And you will get back the security deposit. நீங்க tuition fee ஏதாவது pay பண்ணீங்கன்னா the tuition fee will be refunded to you. So basically now there is a clarity in terms of security deposit. But on the stipulated date, after the stipulated date you are going to resign, then there will be penalty. Security deposit will be lost. If you have paid the tuition fees, you will lose the tuition fees. You may have to pay the discontinuation fees of 10 lakhs. And the penalty after the date round 2 முடிஞ்சு ஒரு few days கழிச்சு that will be applicable. Now coming to page 9, clause 18. Previously what it was saying, only in round 1 resignation constitutes free exit, which is again a mistake. Now they have corrected. Now they say only till round 2 resignation constitutes free exit. So round 1 and round 2 is free exit. Round 3 there will be a penalty. Okay, round 1 and round 2 is free exit. Even if seat is allotted to you in round 1, you don't take it, no problem. Round 2 seat is allotted to you, you don't take it, no problem. There is no penalty. Okay, so round 1 and round 2 is free exit. So this is slightly different from MCC. MCC la only round 1 is free exit. In MCC, round 2 is not free exit, whereas in Tamil Nadu, round 2 is also free exit. Now clause 19 refers to candidates having free choice in quitting or not joining their allotted course in round 1. Okay, again they have corrected this. It's not round 1, it should be round 2 before the stipulated date. அந்த டேட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி round 2ல இருந்து ஒரு few days கழிச்சு ஒரு டேட் கொடுப்பாங்க. அந்த டேட்டுக்குள்ளார நீங்க ரிசைன் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா it's considered as free exit. Okay, so that's the clarity. Now round 1 and round 2 is free exit. Once again here, discontinuation fee will be applicable only after round 2 முடிஞ்சு few days கழிச்சு தான் that will be start applying, not in round 1. Okay, so that's clause 21 also talking about the same point. Now coming to page 15, clause 14, it's more about the security deposit refund. When you will get the refund? Okay, say for example you are paying 1 lakh security deposit before participating in the counseling of Tamil Nadu. When you will get back the security deposit if you are eligible? Now this security deposit, until last year, they have said that it will be released within 2 months after completion of counseling. But now they have revised it to within 3 months after completion of the entire counseling process. That means all counseling, the last date of counseling, round 1, round 2, round 3, stay rounds, special stay round, super special stay round, whatever happens, right? Until the final admission window closes, from that date, 3 months will be taken. And I'm not saying 3 months, within 3 months. Okay, so that's what they have said. So probably by the time if you are paying in the round 1, maybe you have to expect about 6 months time for the security deposit to come back. Once again, this clause, security deposit will not be refunded for the candidates who have not joined the course in round 2. No, this is again the free exit. So that's wrong. Now they have changed it to round 3 or later rounds. Okay. There is some confusion in terms of eligibility criteria for NRI. If you look at the 8B, it states that the candidate seeking admission to NRI quota should hold an Indian passport. Even some candidates were asking me, sir, I am not an NRI. My father is an NRI. My mother is an NRI. My brother is an NRI. I don't have an Indian passport. Can I not apply for NRI quota? Can I not apply for NRI sponsored quota? Right? That's what the question. Actually, now they have clarified this. They say this Indian passport is needed only if the candidate claims himself or herself as an NRI. Candidate na NRI, adanaal na NRI quota apply pandren sonna, then you need the Indian passport. But if you are sponsored by someone, if you are sponsored by your father, mother, uncle, right, then you don't need Indian passport. It's not mandatory. So this is needed only if the candidate himself or herself is an NRI. அவங்க NRI-யா இல்லைன்னா இதை ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. Similarly, this clause, the medium of instruction should be English. It's not applicable. For example, a candidate in Tamil Nadu who has studied in Tamil medium, can he not apply under NRI quota? Yes, he can apply, provided there is a sponsor. This clause applies when a candidate is studying overseas. The medium of instruction should be English is what they are saying, right? I don't know why this is specifically here, but anyway, if the candidate is an NRI, they have studied overseas, they say the medium of instruction should be English, okay? Again, I'm not comfortable with this clause, but this is the clarification they have given. So, Tamil Nadu Tamil medium la padicha students, whether they are eligible for NRI quota, yes, you are eligible. Unga appavo, ammavo, ungala sponsor panagana, you are eligible. So, no need to worry. They have also cancelled this clause, clause G on page 19, which states that in case where 2 or more candidates obtained equal marks, rank of such candidate may be determined on the basis of seniority in age. Again, I raised a question. Why this clause is there? Let's say there are 2 candidates with 500 marks. The tiebreaker is not the seniority in age. The tiebreaker is the NEET All India rank. Already NTA gives unique All India rank for each candidate. Everyone has one rank. So there is no duplicate rank. You may have 500 marks, but one will have a higher All India rank, one will have a lower All India rank. So the tiebreaker is only All India rank. Mark is only for reference. Admission is not based on marks. So this clause was outdated. This may be from before NEET exam time, they may have this clause, right? When the scores are equal, seniority in age comes into picture. Now, after NEET has come, NEET gives you unique All India rank. 2 people cannot have the same All India rank. So we have to look at All India rank for counseling, and that's the tiebreaker. So this clause is meaningless, and I am happy they have removed that clause, clause G. Coming to page number 30, they have removed this clause 8 under not eligible candidates for round 2, right? Candidates who are not registered in round 1 of online counseling, they are not eligible. That was the previous clause. Now they have removed it, which means even if you have not registered in round 1, you can skip round 1 and you can come directly to round 2. But of course, unga name on the rank list la iruknom. Ippo right now you should apply. You should be part of the application process. Your name should be included in the rank list. Then you can decide whether to participate in round 1 or skip round 1. It's up to you. Okay. Earlier, this was misleading. Now they have removed that clause. So it means you can skip round 1 and you can directly go to Tamil Nadu round 2 if you want. It's up to you, right? If you want to participate in round 1 and move to round 2, it's up to you. But you can also skip round 1. Now, page 31, they have removed this clause C under not eligible candidates for round 3. What it states? As per DGHS notification, a candidate joined All India quota or state quota in the previous rounds will not be allowed to state quota round 3. This is an old clause where once you join state quota round 2 or All India quota round 2, you will not be eligible for round 3. That's when couple of years ago when there is no upgrade option in round 3. So this was an old clause. Now they have removed it, which means you can upgrade from round 2 to round 3. There is no restriction to upgrade from round 2 to round 3. Coming to page 38, again, this is stating clause F, a candidate who is absent during first round of counseling will not be permitted to attend the second round of counseling. This clause is removed now, which basically means I can skip round 1 and go to round 2. Okay. So this clause is cancelled now. So you can skip round 1, no problem. And under the FAQ section, page number 43, here now it is clarified that registration is allowed before round 1, round 2, round 3 and stay round, and this is removed. Okay, okay, so this is removed. So fresh registration is not allowed before round 2, that is removed. So now fresh registration is allowed before round 1, round 2, round 3 and stay round. Okay. Of course, please take note that this is applicable only if your name is in the rank list. If your name is not in the rank list, of course, this is not applicable. Okay. So basically what it says, you can skip round 1 and directly go to round 2. You can skip round 1, round 2 and directly go to round 3. You can also skip round 1, round 2, round 3 and directly go to stay round. That's up to you. The choice is yours. Under the FAQs, they have removed question number 10, which states that security deposit and registration will be forfeited and he has to register fresh in round 3. So basically this clause was confusing because it means there is no free exit in round 2. But now since they have confirmed that there is a free exit in round 2, question number 10 has been removed. So which means there is a free exit in round 2. Round 2 la free exit irukku Tamil Nadu la. So this question is no more applicable. Question number 10. Question number 12 also has been removed. What it says? After joining second round counseling of AIQ, can I leave or resign to join state quota seat? So in the question is removed because you can resign after second round of AIQ. Of course, please remember, provided MCC allows you to resign. MCC, if they open the resignation portal, you can leave. Of course, by process, there is no restriction, in fact, from moving from All India round 2 to state round 3. Theoretically, there should be no problem. But practically, I have seen in some years, MCC does not open the portal for resignation after round 2 results. After All India round 2 results, sometimes they don't open the portal. So be careful here. Can I move after round 2? Yes, theoretically is possible, but practically whether it will be possible or not, we have to wait and see. So question 12 has been completely removed. Okay, question 14 is removed. Well, again, it's talking about upgradation, whether upgradation is allowed after round 2. Yes, upgradation is allowed after round 2. Upgradation is available in round 3. Round 3 la upgrade panala. So they have removed question 14 also. Question 19 they have removed, which states what does exit with forfeiture mean in second round? Second round la, now it's no exit with forfeiture. It's basically free exit. So it does not apply. So on the clause they have removed it. Question number 19 is removed. Okay, one more clause which I have not discussed is this OCA eligibility clause. Okay, once again, I don't know where it has been mentioned, but somehow right when I'm going through the management quota prospectus, I didn't update this. So please take note that the OCA eligibility, if you have obtained your OCA card before 4th March 2021, you are eligible for management quota and NRI quota. If you have obtained the OCA card after 4th March 2021, you are eligible only for NRI quota. Now, am I eligible for government quota? It depends whether you have got your OCA card before 4th March 2021 and you have also studied 7 years in Tamil Nadu. You should have studied from 6th to 12th in Tamil Nadu. And in addition to that, your OCA you have obtained before 4th March 2021. If both clauses apply, then you are eligible for government quota, management quota and NRI quota. If you have not studied 7 years in Tamil Nadu, but you have obtained the OCA card before 4th March 2021, then you are eligible for management quota and NRI quota. If you have obtained your OCA card after 4th March 2021, even if you have studied in Tamil Nadu for 7 years, or even if you are born in Tamil Nadu, or even if you are grown in Tamil Nadu, does not matter, you will be eligible only for NRI quota. So that's the eligibility clause they have clarified, because in the prospectus, they have not mentioned this clearly. This is what, as per the Supreme Court guidance, right? As per the Supreme Court order, this is what they have to follow. So this is also something they have clarified. So I hope this gives you clarity in terms of the changes in the prospectus. If you have any doubts, please leave your queries in the comments below. I will try to address them as quickly as possible. Thank you. Bye-bye.